once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. That's caught by Penny. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Geno now to throw. He'll get this out wide to Penny. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Hey, pass!
They'll run here with a rookie second-round pick, Kenneth Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 50, it's Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Geno. An out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Rolling to his left. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chargers, nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. And here's the 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The Chargers sitting in a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 45 yards. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, it's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 7-7, our score after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith. Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It sort of looks like they started some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First down, Seahawks.
From the red zone now, Smith steps away to his left. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And no signal, and I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Penny will score. Touchdown, Seattle. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line.
Jasir Taylor on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And They come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Again, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Here's Herbert. Into a sea of defenders had intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Smith. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Herbert on first down now. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To the air again, Herbert. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. On first down, it's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Herbert operating from the red zone. He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Gerald Everett in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taylor now from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That throw into the arms of Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Now it's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Room here to run. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Herbert throwing again. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead down to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
He'll get this out wide to Penny. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he comes back with one complete.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
6-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Preston Williams from 6 yards away. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
To return is Taylor. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Play action. It's Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Herbert now. That is caught. It's Williams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle with Eckler. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Eckler. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Seahawks 14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Smith. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. On the move past the 40. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now it's Smith. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Smith now to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, partner, because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a touchdown, Chargers! Preston Williams with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you know, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot on the depth chart points before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
Shoves him away.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
First throw now for the backup lock. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Lock now on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, here's Walker. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to fourth down. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. One last throw here for Smith. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So it's a win here for the LA Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, we really saw a quarterback at the top of his game, didn't we? That was a masterful performance. 5 touchdown passes, and I'll let you know a little secret, partner. I think it could have been more.
So for the Chargers, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.